Hey, what's up guys, it's Kerry from Phoenix and Beau and welcome to another wet shaving giveaway. Now today's video is going to be about the giveaway of this incredible and extremely beautiful synthetic brush, which is the result of a collaboration between Mervyn Cadman, who's a UK shaving brush maker, and ourselves. So this is the Cadman and Beau brush. 24mm synthetic tuxedo knot on a pearlescent white resin handle with our logo set into the bottom with, when I say set, this is actually an aluminium disc in the bottom, and that's thermally printed to that disc. This is a piece of wet shaving luxury. So I'm not going to say who's won yet, that'll be a bit further on in the video, but primarily that's what this video is about. I'm also going to have a shave today. I've got a few days growth, been looking forward to having my shave. I'm going to use single edge today, so I'll just take you through my kit. I'm going to be using my Clog Pruf single edge razor. Great razor, very aggressive, but because I've got a bit of growth on my face, I thought I'd go for something fairly aggressive. It's got a brand new gem single edge blade inside it, so I'll tread carefully because I always find on the first use with a gem blade that there can be, I can be prone to nicking myself. So hopefully I'll keep that to a minimum. It seems fitting that brush wise I should use my own Cadman and Beau synthetic brush. So I'll be using that to whip up my lather. And then in the background, obviously the soap is not in the background, it's in the foreground. Soap is our our Wildwood vegan shaving soap just here. So I put some of that and just pushed it into the bottom of my bowl. As an aside, this bowl is, if you haven't checked him out, Ross Giles, you see his little motive there, I think. Yeah, there we go, here. Ross Giles is based over in Wales, in Cardiff, and he is a commercial potter. But on the side, he has his own business as Giles Shaving Company. He is a pottery wizard and makes really great products. I love my bowl here. This was one which he made for me back in the spring of this year in 2018, and it's great. It's very comfortable. He's got all the dimensions just right. I like to hold mine like this, you know, kind of put my thumb through the loop there. So anyhow, yeah, Wildwood vegan shaving soap in there. So this, I suppose, is a really good demo to see how well that soap works, which, needless to say, it works extremely well. It's such a slick soap. We're really excited to be bringing these to you in the spring. We've decided that we'll bring them to you in the spring, so January onwards, but more on that later. In the context of afters, there's going to be some aftershave. This is our own formula. Just unflavoured, unscented. So this is high quality denatured alcohol, witch hazel extract, aloe vera juice, vegetable glycerin and sodium lactate. These will be available from this Saturday. And when I say these, specifically Star Noir and Spitfire will be available from this Saturday onwards via our shop. Now, just a point to note about our aftershave splashes, from this Saturday onwards, shipping wise, they're only going to be available to domestic, so UK customers, and also European customers. And the reason for that is, are the very strict rules around dangerous or prohibited items, which in our case, you know, contains alcohol, flammable liquid. So UK and Europe only, unfortunately. Places further afield, it's just prohibitively expensive to get them to you. But that's something that we will look at and try and work on as we grow. Hopefully, as we get bigger, we'll have more muscle when it comes to going to these relevant shipping companies, and we might be able to negotiate something along the lines of what Taylor of Our Bond Street do. You know, they can get their aftershaves to customers wherever around the globe, but you know, they're more able to absorb those shipping losses than we are. And when I say we, obviously Phoenix and Beau is just Sarah and I. So UK and Europe for aftershave splashes. Right, so that's aftershave. This is my own bottle when I was just getting this finalised. The actual bottle that we're going to be sending them out in, we've found one that we're happy with and that we like, are these bottles here. Really nice frosted glass, 100 milliliter. Just really nice, classy, simple. They feel nice, they've kind of got like a matte frosted finish. So these are what the actual splashes will be in. And then just in case, because you never know, my trusty old alum block here. Okay, straight into getting my lather. I'm a face latherer nowadays, really. You know, I get it ready, get the knot loaded in the bowl or jar, and then I take it straight to the face because I like to work the bristles into my skin and kind of get my beard ready. This is a really, like our tallow formula, this is a really thirsty formula. It likes water. And it almost has like a degree of, depending on how you tune it water-wise, there's like a plasticity to it. It's almost gooey, very dense. And Wildwood, like all 3 vegan soaps, smells lovely. This is almost like a liquid bubble gum. That's how it feels on my face. Like imagine if you melted a marshmallow, that kind of gooey plasticity kind of consistency. So I'm rocking my 2 brushes at the moment. I'm rocking the Phoenix and Beau brush, which is what I'm using today, and its larger brother, the 30mm Phoenix and Beau. This is the only one in existence. I love both brushes, but the 24, it really, it's great because it's more nimble and I can kind of get into areas and kind of just paint the lather on more readily. Okay, so first pass with the grain, nice and easy. New blade. Can't even feel the blade. That's amazing. So Sarah and I, we've chosen to get the vegans out, the vegan range out in the spring, probably January. We just couldn't get it out in time for Christmas. We've got too much going on, and you know, we want to do it properly, stating the obvious. So we take our time, get it out when it's ready. Christmas is, you know, a busy period, and we've got lots of plans for the spring. Yeah, lots of plans for the spring. A new core flavoured soap, which would be called Iceni. And we were going to do that as a seasonal, but it's too good to kind of restrict it in that way. So we're going to be bringing that as a new core soap. We're looking at streamlining our range of flavours on the basis of doing away with what isn't just pulling its weight. Oh, a little nick. Always happens. First use of a gem blade. Every time. Yeah, look, there's a few nicks there. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Right, that's the first pass done. So anyhow, despite the nicks, enjoying this shave. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. And I hope you're enjoying good shaves. On the subject of Christmas, as it's not too far away, incredibly, we're looking to offer boxed sets, gift sets, or bundles. So keep an eye out for them on the website. If you haven't tried it yet, our utility oil is definitely worth giving a go. We're getting some really warm and very positive feedback from customers. Yeah, it's a great little product, you know. It really helps out with your grooming practice, pre-shave, however you want to use it, beard oil, shaving oil. It's a good size and seems to be doing very well out there, so thank you for buying it so far. Well, this is one of those shaves where I seem to be hacking my face apart, unfortunately. There is so much slickness, residual slickness left in the face. It's quite astounding. I would actually put the vegan soap above our tallow soap for just how slick it is. It is a great soap. And I attribute these nicks to my shoddy technique, not the soap's ability to protect my skin. Clog Pruf is known as a pretty aggressive razor. I don't know if any of you have one, but I just felt up for its spikiness, and it's definitely biting back at me today, which is a bit of a shame. Right, I don't need an against the grain pass under here, considering how badly I've shaved myself today. Today is a definite case for the alum. Right, that'll do for now. Probably appropriate that we flick over to me, just showing you who's won our Cadman and Beau brush. So yeah, as always, I use the contest comments picker, which is just a website on the web. You cut and paste the URL for the relevant YouTube video, pop that in there, it sees how many people have commented, and then it just randomly picks a winner. So whilst I'm tending to my nicks, let's go over and find out who's won. So there we are, well done, Stephen Silver 77. If you email me, kerry@phoenixandbeau.uk, if you give me your best postal details, we'll get the brush out to you next week, okay? Well done. We will be holding another giveaway contest before Christmas. I've yet to make my mind up as to what we're going to give away in that, but needless to say, it'll be awesome, and and you'll wander into it for sure. Right, that's the shave. That's just a good example of what happens when, one, you rush your shave, which I know we should never do, but I'm just loads to do today, very busy. A bit more aftershave. That was a bit stingy the first time round. Oh, lovely. Yeah, never rush your shaves, and always respect the brand new single edge blade. I should have known better, but there we go. Sometimes your shaves are just like that. It's part of the enjoyment, despite the nicks, part of the enjoyment and the challenge of being a wet shaver, finding that that happy medium. So just wrapping things up, we've been, as always, I seem to always say, don't I, we've been really busy. We have been really busy. Busy getting our pre-orders for Star Noir ready to go out. So if you have ordered, if you have a pre-order, Star Noir pre-order, thank you very much. And we will be getting those out to you very, very soon. The new aftershave splashes coming out this Saturday will go out next week once we have received the rest of our labels. Unfortunately, our supply chain has got jammed up there, and we'll get them out probably mid next week. But yeah, feel free to place an order over the weekend. You'll be able to get. There's a limited number of Star Noirs. But Spitfire, being a core soap, will always be available. So yeah, busy week, getting those things ready and in place. Looking ahead to 2019 and how we want to do business, what we want to provide you, and how we want to kind of shape our company structure and just how we operate, really, working more smartly. As opposed to just blundering through and kind of getting by whilst fitting things in around the children. Certainly brings its challenges, but we know there's lots of improvements that we can make in our systems, if you want to call them that, and also how we present things to you. So lots of exciting things coming in the spring. I won't share them with you now because it does Sarah's head in when I make an announcement and we haven't finalised a date or something like that. So I will do as asked and not say, oh, it's specifically this or that. Safe to say, it's awesome, and we're very excited about the spring and certainly what 2019 could bring, both ourselves and also you as our customers. Yeah, training well, feeling good, feeling strong, feeling mobile, flexible, healthy, and just good all round, really. Movement practice is going well. I'm missing the summer here in the UK. It's getting grey and wet, and I need to get outdoors. You know, as much as I love my strength training and the coordinations and things like that I do indoors, there is no substitute, in my opinion, for natural movement and getting out and moving. Therefore, working out, if you want to kind of look at it in the conventional kind of context of gym work, moving and working out outdoors, you know, through a wood. It doesn't need to be a wood, but just outdoors. You know, that's how we evolved. We get more nourishment. Our bodies get more nourishment from that type of environment, and I just find it more stimulating, much more engaging, as opposed to working indoors inside four walls. You know, so I'm looking forward to a bit of a break in the weather and being able to get out and train outdoors, even if it's damp and muddy. I don't really care. So there we are. That kind of wraps things up. Next video will be another giveaway in time for Christmas. Don't miss it. It's going to be a good one. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and shave right, feel brilliant.